Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's so nice. It's so nice. I always feel very happy making videos because this is part of my to-do list. This is a small achievement that I happens to me. And thank you so much if you're watching this. I'll ensure that it is worth your time. The objective today, I'm going to cover two things, not one, two things. आपको दो चीज मिलेगा. First, I'll go ahead and review one of my latest read. The book was The Infinite Road by Shefali Arora. So this is one. The second thing is, if you want to get into the habit of reading, how can you do that? And I'm going to go ahead and talk about my story. And let me introduce a new character to all of you. This is Fishy, and she is going to help us today, okay? So Fishy is going to help us. Fishy will help us today. Now, let me go ahead and talk about this particular book, that is The Infinite Road. What is the premise? The premise, we have got the main character, and her name is Alankrita. Alankrita, she works in a corporate firm, and she is not at all happy in her corporate firm. She wants to go for her startup. While she is in the process of changing her job, her best friend and her happens to find a differently abled girl in the streets of Chandigarh. Now, you understand, if she is differently abled and if she is poor, she has been abandoned by her own parents. Now, that's one of the worst feelings ever, to get abandoned by your own parents. We can't even imagine, and that's what has happened to her. Alankrita takes her back home, and now there's a new chapter that has started. Alankrita, and she calls the differently abled girl Anokhi. Now, Anokhi is extremely vulnerable. She is the joke for everyone. And Alankrita wants to ensure that she acts as a shield. But the question is, her life is also not bed of roses. Her ex comes into picture, and she also falls in love with another guy. So there are a lot of things that is happening in her life. So she wants to ensure that the first priority is definitely Anokhi. At the same time, she should also feel that ways. So while you read the book, you will discover what happens towards the end. Is she really able to take care of Anokhi or not? सबसे पहले, the moment when I heard this particular title, The Infinite Road, something that clicked was, infinite means never ending. So in today's time, what is never ending? We are in this pandemic, but it will also have an end. But then there are some moments when it happens to you at that point in time, it is infinite. It can be a memory, it can be happiness, it can be sorrow. So very philosophical title, very intriguing title. Now let's talk about the author. Shefali Arora, I know her personally. She's damn cute, awesome, amazing. I really like her. She's so hardworking, and I personally respect people, those who are hardworking. We have this club, I'm sure everybody knows about it. We have this club, which is a book club, Leaders are Readers. And if you want to be a part of it, in the comment section, do let me know, and I'll let you know more about this. And she went out of her way, and she did a fantastic show. I'm also going to share the YouTube link if you want to watch that particular episode as well. Now, she is an engineer by profession, but her heart lies into writing. This is her first debutant fictional book. And guess what? She also managed to get an award for it. This was considered to be one of the best fictional debutant in Indian Literary Festival organized in the year 2020. Great job on that. Now, what is it that I like about the book? I am struggling to be an author. I've been trying to write a book for the past 2 years. And anybody who is able to write their first book, I salute that person. So, congratulations for starting your journey. The second thing is, recently we had this news that there is global hunger index, and our country is fared 92 out of 107 countries. I'll just check. It is, yes, 92 out of 107 countries. Now, and again, this is like, but nobody is going to talk about it, because let's accept the fact that we like entertainment. And I'm including myself. Okay, so when I step out, it's so common to see people who are hungry, but we give a blind eye as if they don't exist, as if they are Mr. India or Miss India. You can't see them. So this book helps you empathize with people who are hungry. There's another thing that we understand, that everybody is fighting for their rights. Everybody wants equal rights, but there is this one section which is silent, and that is called the differently abled class. Ideally, we the able people are supposed to take care of differently abled, but are we really doing it? We are so busy fighting our own battle. I don't think so we care about differently abled. So when I was reading this particular book, I thought about how does it feel to become differently abled, and the kind of life they have. It is difficult. So this book makes you more human. And another reason why I like this particular book is it's a very short book. 3 4 hours you can easily complete this book. It has got very few characters, not complex at all, very simple and very well. It's a great job as a debutant, Shefali. Great job. Now, what could have been better? Fiction has to be very close to reality. Now, when there are characters who offer help, now, we can sympathize and empathize, but people, those who are ready to take complete ownership, if somebody has to do anything for a differently abled, what the foremost thing they will be is to get her and give her to an orphanage. So, people coming out, going out of the way to help is a very far fetched idea. The second thing is the ending was predictable. I easily knew what could have been the ending. And I wanted a more realistic ending, not happy endings, more realistic endings. Okay. I would like to conclude by saying that read this book if you're looking forward to become more human. Read this book if you want to spend a good weekend. One of the definitions for a good weekend can be spending time with book. Read this book. Read this book if you want to support people who write books. That is Shefali Arora. I will give this book a rating of 3 out of 5. Okay. Now it's the time. So if you want to pick up the habit of reading, how you can do that, let me get back my friend. His name is Fishy. Fishy, can you tell something about yourself? Hi everyone, my name is Fishy. Ah, it's the fish who is talking, right? Great. So, Fish, what help do you want? I want to learn how to write. You want to learn how to write? No, I want to learn how to read. Oh, you want to write and read? Well, that's a great thing. So, why don't you go ahead and tell me what is the problem that you face? We have social media, we have Netflix, we have Amazon Prime. Why would I even bother to read? A very important point, very important point. What else? What is the other reason that it is difficult for you to read? Oh, whenever I read, I feel so sleepy. Oh yes, again, a very important point. Anything else apart from this? Absolutely, they are not even pictures, it's all black and white. The world is so colorful. Look at me, I'm so colorful. How can you ever read? A very valid point. A very valid point. So, Fishy is looking at me, okay, right now. So, Fishy, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what is it that you can do to pick up the habit of reading. And this is what I did. First and foremost, whenever you have to read, and this is something which is very common, is you need to follow a routine. And always pick up reading at the start of the day. A major challenge why people are not able to read is they want to read before they want to go to bed. The psychology turns out to be in such a way, this is as if a lullaby. So if you are reading a book and if you're falling asleep, you will never have an interest. So first and foremost, have a morning ritual. Secondly, do not read before you're going to bed. And thirdly, one of the things that I see is when you want to read, people are very serious about reading. They feel that when I'm reading for vocabulary, I'm reading for knowledge, I'm reading for this, I'm reading for English. Well, there's that, so many reasons. Why can't you just read for fun? The way you watch movies on Netflix, do you make such notes? But it happens at a subconscious level. So just read for fun. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now, we all know the benefits of reading, right? The first benefit is leaders are readers. The second is it will help you look at the world from multiple perspectives. And the third benefit is it makes you more humble as a person. I hope you have liked it. Fishy, did you like it? Of course, I loved it. Thank you so much. So, people, in the comment section, as you know, I'm part of Leaders or Readers Book Club. If you want to be a part of it, you can comment. And also let me know what you felt about Fishy. And I will definitely come back with more videos. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.